What's going on? What's going on? Hello, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, any other social media outlets. This is Sherman Lewis from Squeaky Clean Commercial Cleaning Company. We're located here in Columbia, South Carolina, and we are a commercial cleaning company that services the Columbia metropolitan area. What I wanted to do is to come on here and make a video to answer a question that I had from a few people that I mentor and just from people that view my page, and also that just have made comments. And the question is, especially for the new cleaner that just started their business, they don't really know how to do a walkthrough or what to say, what to bring, what to do. So their question is, what do I do on a walkthrough? So the question can be answered in a number of ways, but to keep it simple, the best thing to do is to come up with a checklist of things that you need answers to in order to be able to prepare a bid or a proposal for that person, for that client. So when I first started, mind you, I had help from AJ Simmons and CBN Clean Biz Network. He made it simple, broke it down for us, and was able to tell us basically exactly how to do it, what to do, what to say. I came up with a checklist. I used some checklists from other people that kind of helped me decide, okay, this is what I need answers to. This is what pictures I need to take, what measurements I need to have in order to come up with a proposal. So when you're going to this walkthrough with a client, it's a conversation between individuals. Your person, their person. You're just having a conversation. You're trying to find out what their pain points are. Why are you there? Because most companies already have a cleaning company, and either their cleaning company is not doing a good job, or the contract is almost over and they want to look for another option, or they didn't have a cleaning company in the first place, or maybe they were even doing their own cleaning. So there are a number of reasons why people contact you in reference to submitting a proposal or a bid for cleaning services. Find out what that initial reason is, because that can kind of help you guide the conversation. So if they already have a cleaning company, for instance, which most companies already do, if they already have a cleaning company, you want to try to figure out or find out, okay, what is the reason that you're calling us to replace them? What are the pain points? What are the issues that you're having? And as you're going through the walkthrough, you're just walking through the building. In each room, what I tend to do is, okay, what do you want to happen in this room? Do you want dusting, mopping, sweeping? Basically every single room that you walk into, you want to know exactly what it is that the client wants. That makes it simple and makes it easy for you to kind of come up with a checklist when you eventually get the account, so that you know, okay, this is what needs to be done in this room. So in essence, if you're going to clean that room or you're going to have somebody else clean that room, you know exactly what needs to be done. And when that's accomplished, you know that the expectation of the clients is satisfied. So as we go through the walkthrough, we're having conversations. Try not to monopolize the conversation. Let the client do most of the talking. They love to talk. By all means, it won't be an uncomfortable situation. Just if it starts to die down, just ask a question. Okay, what do you want in this room? Okay, what is the expectation? How often does this room need to be cleaned? Is it a daily clean? Is it a weekly? Is it monthly? Is it quarterly? These are all questions that you can ask to kind of keep the conversation going, and also help you decide or how to come up with a proposal estimate of how long it's going to take, how much you're going to charge, and how the actual estimate is going to turn out. So some of the basic questions that you're already going to know from your hopefully checklist that you have is, you're going to know the company's name, the address, telephone number, contact information, stuff like that. You're going to already know prior to actually going there. Hopefully you've done your research. Like, for instance, I had a walkthrough with a company on yesterday, and I didn't really know what the company was. So I looked them up online to kind of figure out, okay, what does this company do? Are they a company that's contracting or subcontracting me to do a job for them? Or is it just a real company that is looking for cleaning services? So do your research, try to find out as much information about them as you can. As you're going through, you want to find out, okay, how often does this facility need to be cleaned? Is it a daily clean? Is it a weekly? Is it, say, 2 times a week, 3 times a week? Is it biweekly? There's so many different scenarios that you can have, and you want to know exactly how many times they expect the building to be cleaned. Also, you need to know, okay, what's the time frame? Is there a specific time that you want to clean? Do you want to clean during duty hours, or do you want it cleaned after hours? Most commercial cleans are done after hours, which is understandable. So with that being said, you need to know, how will you gain access to the building? Is there a code, all that other stuff. Now these questions here don't necessarily need to be answered during the walkthrough, but they definitely need to be answered once you win the account, because you need to know how to have your team proceed forward. Okay, you need to know the locations. Okay, this is where you need to enter the building. This is going to be the code, whether it's going to be keys that you need to get to your team or to you. These are just certain things that you need to know, especially by the time you get the account, not necessarily during the walkthrough. But if you can get that answer, it'll help you with your decision process. Especially when you're going through. So when you're going through, you're going to be walking through hallways. You want to take pictures, as many pictures as possible. You want to also, if you don't already know the measurements, and there's ways that you can figure out measurements if you don't have a measuring tool. I use a laser measurer to measure buildings and rooms and stuff like that. But a lot of times they know the measurements of the room. They are not necessarily the room, but they know the measurements of the building. So for instance, the building yesterday was 67,000 square feet. Now, I don't know about you, but trying to measure a building at 67,000 square feet to get an exact number will drive you crazy. So 9 times out of 10, they already know the square footage of the building. You just go off of that to kind of help you determine how long is it going to take. But if that's not the case, use your laser measurer, use the foot method, use the tile method. There's multiple methods that you can use to kind of figure out what the square footage is. So as you're going through the bathrooms, go through each bathroom, go through each office and find out, okay, how many tubs are in the bathroom. So how many toilets, urinals, mirrors, and sinks. That'll help you decide or determine how long it's going to take, because you can get the square footage of a building that says, okay, well, this building is going to take, from the square footage, maybe 5 hours to get accomplished. But once you add the tubs, the toilet, urinal, mirror, and sinks, is going to add a little bit more time to give you a more precise number to kind of figure out how long it's going to take and how much it's going to cost. So make sure you get those numbers if possible. And sometimes you can guesstimate. A lot of times, if it's just one bathroom, it's usually going to be one toilet, one sink, and one mirror. So usually it's going to be 3, but kind of average. Small bathrooms, 3. Larger office buildings and stuff like that, it's probably going to be 6 to 10 tons, something like that. But it's really easy. Once you start getting used to seeing those types of bathrooms, off the top of your head, you're already going to know that's 9, that's 12, that's 6, that's 3. And that'll help you determine how long it's going to take. Other things you want to know is, are there stairwells that need to be taken care of, whether it be dusted, mopped, wiped down, or anything like that? Lunchrooms, how many employees, because that kind of lets you know the amount of traffic that's in a certain area. So you're going to know, okay, well, I can spot clean or spot vacuum this area. No, this area needs to be vacuumed thoroughly because there's so much traffic that goes through. So those are certain questions that you need to know. Also, you need to know, okay, well, do they want us to do the windows? Do they want us to spot clean the windows, water fountains, any glass areas, glass offices? Do they want that done? Because that adds time to how long it's going to take you to clean a facility. Also, other things that you can ask, okay, recycling, like the office space we went in yesterday, they had recycling. So sometimes they want you to get to dispose of the recycling, and then sometimes they don't. Those are questions that you need to ask beforehand so that you know, okay, let me make sure I see a box full of trash. Is this something that we need to take care of or not? Know that beforehand, because you would hate to be expecting to pick up and clean up those boxes and stuff like that, and then your team doesn't do it, and now you get a call from that company saying, well, there was trash left, your team didn't clean. So you don't want that first impression. So make sure you know everything that needs to be taken care of and accomplished with each cleaning. So with that being said, that's pretty much all you really need to know from that point on. From getting those numbers, how long it's going to take you to do it, that can help you determine how long and how much it's going to cost, how many people you're going to need, and then from that point on, you can give them a proposal. So that's pretty simple. Hopefully, I kept it as simple as possible, as easy to follow and understand. But with that being said, please feel free to comment. If you have any questions in reference to this video, how to bid, how to take measurements or anything like that, feel free, comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. With that being said, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll put another video out shortly. Remember, it's not clean until it's squeaky clean. And remember to like, subscribe, and share. Have a blessed day.